Bobo is shaking and talking to himself about how frustrated he is with this, and he squirms and fidgets every time you mention his name on the air.
Bobo does?
Yeah.
Bobo does.
Bobo, leave.
Bobo,
walk, go home.
Maybe we should talk to Bobo.
No.
Want me to go get him?
I guess so.
Go get Bobo.
I guess. I mean, I want to find out what he's so upset about. You know?
This sucks.
What would you do? If you were in Matt Paxton's position, would you turn to drug running or prostitute yourself to get the 40 G's? Because, I mean, a bookie will kill you.
Right.
If he'll break your nose over 40 grand and you only give him, he'll kill you.
And so
he was saying.
How much sex do you have to have?
No sex.
40 grand worth.
Like, what's 40 grand? Is it like one blowjob?
We talking about sex or just blowjobs?
Whatever you got to do to make the 39 grand.
Oh, shit.
Well, so if somebody offers you like
you got
39 grand for one blowjob, so I don't die.
You got a week to make 39 grand. Are you gonna? Is there somebody that will? Are your blowjobs that good that somebody's gonna pay?
I've never given anybody a blowjob,
so it's probably not gonna be the $39,000 blowjob.
That's a good point. You're probably gonna have to work for it.
Yeah,
any of us would. Maybe not Bobo.
So I would think it'd be multiple experiences. I don't know where you're gonna find somebody. I mean, I know you're a handsome guy, but I don't know. You think you'll find somebody within a week to give you 39,000? Would you have one session of anal penetration, you as the receiver,
and I don't die
for the 39,000 that you'd need?
I mean, I don't want to die.
Right? Okay, I understand that. You have a life to live.
Yeah,
it's important.
I'm a young man.
Travis?
Yeah.
Would you do it for?
Sure.
You would.
Yeah.
You do it for $39.
Yes.
I was just asking if you do it. All right, I'm gonna give him a couple minutes.
Just right there.
No, you can go. I got it.
Oh, you can come up here?
Yeah, you
Okay.
can come to the mic.
You take this mic.
Bobo, first of all, why are you always taking shots at me?
No, sorry, right. I felt like I was frustrated. I was just frustrated everyone last week.
Frustrated.
Okay, well, no, the whole sentence.
I don't think that was a complete
problem.
sentence.
Yeah. Talk to me, Bobo. What do you? I hear you're talking to yourself. You're rocking back and forth. What's going on?
No, I was saying it was frustrated last week when I was told the last minute. They asked me to come in last week, and then all of a sudden there was no show.
Sam's talking about today.
Today, the same thing similar happened today. Wasn't on today, so.
What's that noise, Bobo?
I think it was my phone. That's all. My phone.
What song is it?
Sounds like In the Mood.
No, it's Meet the Mets.
Oh.
Now, Bobo,
Who's calling?
you understand that Matt Paxton, he just, we decided to do a second segment with him.
Yeah, I understand that.
But how come when it's said to you, oh, maybe Sam will have you on his show, you respond, I don't really care about that?
Big deal, right? I was trying to get on Opie and Anthony for a while.
To do what?
I'm trying to get on their show for a while, right?
What for?
It's been ages.
Why?
I said it's been ages since I've been around.
No,
Okay,
you're not
but
answering the
you know
question.
who's also hasn't been on the show for a long time?
Oh.
Eric Goodman. Do you know who that is? Exactly. Nobody knows who it is. It's just a guy. Eric Goodman is just some guy who probably lives in some state somewhere.
You know
like
who
he doesn't.
hasn't
He's got nothing going on, so that's why he's not on the show. Like he might listen sometimes, but he hasn't been on the show forever.
You know who hasn't been on in a long time?
Who?
Big A. Do you know how many times I get asked by Big A if he can come back on the show?
How many?
0.
Bobo. You understand what Travis is saying there, right?
That's why I love Andrew.
Just waits patiently, I guess.
That's right. He doesn't threaten people on Twitter.
And you know what? He's invited to all the events.
Yeah, we love Andrew.
He goes to Anthony's house all
He
the
goes
time.
to Anthony's house, and he doesn't have to arrive at the house with a paper bag on his head. Do you remember that when you did that?
Yeah, right back.
Can you do it now?
You understand that that was just because, they didn't want you to find out what the address was.
Yeah.
You're okay with that.
Yeah, I'm okay.
You still got to go to a compound party.
Yeah.
It's not all bad.
Yeah.
Bobo has one nail that's significantly longer than the rest.
That's his coke now.
Okay. You doing cocaine?
Doing little bingers?
No.
Aren't you? Isn't it like enough? Like, aren't you happy just the fact that you're coming in here to do some production? Like, this is a giant show. The Opie and Anthony show is a big enough show that people actually listen to its after show. You falling asleep? You snoring there a little bit?
What the fuck is going on with you?
Well,
You know what I mean?
like,
it's
what you mean?
Yeah, that was him. It's a big show. Like, the fact that thousands of people listen just to the after show goes to show how big of an impact Opie and Anthony have. And that just because you're not walking into the studio and showing your dick off for the, 50th time doesn't mean that you're not, that you're any less valuable. You know what I mean?
I wait for months.
On the mic.
Wait and wait. And I keep... I think last night I was so frustrated about it.
Frustrated.
So long that I freaking woke up with a hangover from last night from all the drinking.
You did a lot of drinking?
Yeah.
You boozed yourself up to get over the frustration?
Yeah, that's kind of what I did.
Why, Bobo, I don't think you should be drinking that much. Why?
How much did you drink?
I don't know. I think I hit a 6-pack.
Wow.
Whoa.
I could see where a hangover would come from that. Yeah. Why do you want to be on the show so badly?
Go to the hospital.
Why do you want to be on the show so badly? Like, if when Matt Paxton was on the show, we go, Matt, why do you want to be on the show? He'd say, I'm a fan of the show. I have some stories to tell about hoarding, people hoarding. I want to promote my podcast. Okay, and you go, oh, I get it. Okay. Like Shaq. Hey, Shaq, why do you want to be on the show? Well, because I'm a very famous basketball player. I'm tall as shit. And
that's what he said?
Yeah. And I'm selling soap. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll talk to you about it.
Now,
But and then now along those same lines, Bobo, why do you want to be on the Opie and Anthony show? Because you're not as tall as Shaq is.
and you don't clean houses.
You know that I don't clean houses.
Why? Like, what's the pitch? What's the Bobo pitch?
It's been a while, right? There was
Okay, so
there was even characters. There was even things I wanted to play on the whole thing and not being on the show for a while.
right.
I was even going as far as faking my own death.
Now, why you were gonna fake your own death?
Yeah.
Didn't you do that already on Twitter?
Yeah.
Um.
And then you went to Nyack, of all places.
Yeah, I saw your video in Nyack, Bobo. That was quite astounding.
I wouldn't expect him to be there.
No, me neither. Bobo, what's your YouTube channel so that people can be brought up to speed?
Well, that video wasn't even on my YouTube channel.
Okay, never mind then. Don't plug it.
It wasn't
Just
even
don't...
on my YouTube channel.
Okay,
so.
good. Rock back and forth as you say it.
It wasn't on my YouTube
we
channel
heard you.
anyway.
Right, I heard. I remember when you said that 10 seconds ago. I mean, it's a tough. Like, I go up to Opie, right? I say, "Hey, Opie, Bobo wants to come back on the show." Opie goes, "Oh yeah, what's going on with Bobo?" And what am I going to say? Well, it's been a while.
It's good, Bobo.
Thank you. You know, like what is the segment here? What's the thing? Why am I having Bobo on my show if I'm Opie?
It's been a while. I was even
Right,
gonna
okay.
I was even
just
gonna mention
doesn't
even
get it.
a little friend of mine in Oregon,
What friend?
a little lady friend of mine I got.
You fucking her?
No, I would hope to if
Where-
she ever made the trip out here.
So you want to come on the show, A, because it's been a while, and B, because you want to mention someone.
Well, there's been a few things that have been around a while. So.
Okay, so talk to me about this girl in Oregon. First of all, why does everybody hate you around here?
Troy's disgusted at something.
Club Soda Kenny's on the phone. What's up, Clubby?
I gotta talk to Eric.
Okay, Eric, Club's got to talk to you.
Okay. Hi, Kenny.
No, off the air.
I
okay,
think he knows
hang
what he
on.
wants to talk about.
What is it, Cleveland travel, maybe?
Yeah.
Something like that.
He has a long ear hair,
Bobo,
and there's like a booger hanging out of it.
why do people not like you around here? You know I like you, right? Even though you fucking decide to take shots at me every chance you get, I'm still cool with you. Even though you're like, oh, Sam, he's doing a show. Oh, that's right. Fuck that guy, is what you say. But I'm still cool with you. I don't know why. I guess I'm a glutton for punishment. I'm like an abused spouse here. Emotionally, at least. I don't know. You haven't started hitting me yet. But for whatever reason, I maintain the relationship that we have. And I resent that at times, but I hide that from you. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
mean, I want
understand.
to get to a healthy place with the two of us to kind of be like we were when we first met. but for whatever reason, you are a much more abusive, hurtful person, and you won't meet me there.
I've been frustrated for months on hand.
I understand that. Frustrated for months on hand.
Yeah, frustrated for months on hand.
Yeah, it's like being on end. So Bobo, who is this girl in Oregon?
It's a friend of mine, Anna.
Anna. Where'd you meet Anna?
Twitter.
And also, what you should know at home is Bobo, when he hesitates, he rocks back and forth before he says something. I like it, Bobo. It's a good look. Now, what's the relationship?
It's sort of me talking to her a lot. I've been texting her a lot.
Yeah, on the phone or just on Twitter?
No, on the phone.
I like that. You've been sending pictures?
No, not that. Not that crazy.
You just kind of TO'd because she won't send you a full body shot yet?
No. I've been not sending sending pictures. All
now
right.
he only does that publicly on Twitter.
Oh,
you did.
Sorry.
You sent.
No. Besides that, I don't need to send that because that's already been sent.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that anymore. I don't know why you sent pictures of your penis on such a public Twitter.
No, that was me. I was just frustrated.
Frustrated
So
indeed.
I figured I frustrated something insulting that badly that I figured, I figured a cockpit was insulting enough.
Right, I understand. All right, Bobo. Well, is there anything else you got going on before you step out?
All right, I'm also trying to plan some prank that could be on anybody I know.
Okay, that's good to know.
Anybody I know.
Oh my God!
And that means anybody I know. And
Mr. Maloonigans?
Now, Bobo, what would happen?
Could it be on Mr. Maloonigans?
No, it's not going to be in my dogs, all right?
But you said anybody you know.
Wait, what kind of dog is Mr. Maloonigans?
Now, I think I've mentioned this already. He's a schnoodle.
Hey, wait,
On
no.
the mic, on the mic.
What is he?
He's half schnauzer, half poodle.
Which makes him
a schnoodle.
okay. Now, Bobo,
And then what does that make Bobo?
what would happen?
Stupid.
What would happen if you did the bit, you faked your own death, and what would you have? Somebody maybe like your boyfriend Kurt Love would call up and say Bobo's dead, something like that?
No, I would have someone else called.
Why?
Well, because his boyfriend would be in mourning.
He'd be upset. I understand.
No,
So
he
what
isn't
if-
all right. He's a friend of mine.
I understand. It's back. It's on again, off again.
I
What if
I would
somebody? All right.
I would
What if somebody called up and said, "Hey guys, Bobo's passed away," and the guys just went, "Oh, terrific," and then moved on to the next topic, and then the bit went nowhere.
Yeah.
Now you have to play dead for the rest of your life.
Forever. Backfire, right? Talk about your all-time backfires, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, Bobo, why don't you go wait in the office, and then after, because I'm going to have to enforce that this happens, I guess, after the after show is over, after Opie and Anthony Live, maybe you and Paul will go into Troy's studio, and the three of you will put something together. How about that?
Says someday I'll return.
You feeling better?
You're here right now.
I don't know if you will.
Not really officially. The day I return to the Opie and Anthony show.
This is the Opie and Anthony channel.
You feeling better than you were?
That's a little bit, but the day I return to the Opie and Anthony show, that's the official return.
I don't think you're going to return. You already
That's the
officially
official
said
Bobo, put your
goodbye.
headphones on. Eric's talking to you.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think you're going to return because you already officially said goodbye.
That's true.
You did a formal promo announcing that you were leaving.
He did?
Yeah.
You did. You want to hear it?
No, I was tricked into that.
Well,
No,
let me
you-
hear it. Let me
You
hear
can't
it.
be tricked into producing something.
Let me hear it.
Hi everyone, it's me, Bobo. Are you sick of hearing my voice? Well, you're not alone. That's why the show is finally getting rid of me. My one-trick pony baby-ass dick has run its course. And now it's up to you to find the next Bobo. They were
right.
freaks before me. There were freaks after me. They were freaks before me. There will be freaks after me. If you're a monstrosity, or you know a monstrosity like me, email Opie and Anthony at SiriusXM.com and tell the show you could be a star just like I used to be. Now all I got left is my relatives, who I've had sex with. Goodbye, everybody.
The contest is back on! We are looking for the next
Now I'm gonna
Bobo!
keep smashing my radio again.
We just smash it once, it'd probably be smashed. All right, Bobo.
I nearly smashed my radio until I
Nah,
returned. Now I'm gonna
nah. Na 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 na. Hey.
Occupy Opie and Anthony till I return.
What?
All right.
What?
See you later. Roland, could you help him out?
Occupy Opie and Anthony is what he's doing.
You see, I think, if anybody. Actually, Jess Piccoli, come on in and get rid of him. Thank you, Bobo. It's been fun.
I will return
All right.
Opie and Anthony.
Yeah, get him out of here. Yeah, he's done. See you later. All right, one foot after the other. Bobo. Bobo,
I did
everybody.
not return.
Bobo.
I did not return.
You can take him out. You can
And
just
I was
take
waiting.
Bobo,
What, should I take him out the
everybody.
bodega and just be quiet? Yeah, well, will it actually work?
Bobo,
If it
everybody.
doesn't work, after another month, the frustration will be on again.
Bobo, everybody. Yay, Bobo. His last appearance. His last one. How could a person... What's he doing?
Smashes radio.
He just threw his phone on the floor.
Don't tell him not to...
Well, it's his own phone. Who cares?
Tell him not to smash his phone. He's going to need it later. I mean, I thought...
Why'd you do that?
Why did I do what?
That was
Talk
so
to
mean.
Bobo?
Now I have to go talk to him.
Yeah.
No, you don't. Let him go.
Well, he's still going to record with Paul later.
Yeah.
Well, where's Paula?
Hang on one second.
Bobo, if
Let me go make sure that he's still going to record with Paul.
George in Missouri.
make sure
George.
Bobo has post-its for
I
Paul.
just want to call and complain I haven't been on the Opie and Anthony show in a while.
Oh, you
That
haven't?
son of a bitch.
Yeah. And also David Lefton, too. I'm mad at him. I haven't been on there in a while.
No, well, hopefully, I mean, you should, yeah, and you're very angry.
Yes, I'm very upset about it.
All right, I'll make sure I can get you on both shows.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
How come we haven't had George on? What the hell?
Who's George?
Isn't that the guy who just
Oh,
called?
that guy? Yeah. I've already forgot his name. He's probably very frustrated at me right now.
During Bobo's little tirade there,
Yeah.
everybody notice Bobo's getting a little light on the head there?
He's also getting gray.
Oh, I can't wait till he goes horseshoe bald.
You're looking forward to that? Why do you want harm to come to Bobo?
I don't want harm to come. I just want to see him horseshoe bald.
Yeah, but speak for all the bald people, we don't like those jokes.
No, Roland doesn't
None
like
of
them.
us, none of us.
Yeah, but it's Bobo.
Best baldies.
Roland, we were
baldest.
talking about Matt Paxton.
Yeah.
And would you, if you were in a position where you owed a bookie 40,000, I'm done with Bobo, where you owed a bookie